This week on The Big Picture, President Obama ordered the death of 9/11 mastermind Osama bin Laden, and it appears to have driven the right over the edge. How's that whole soft on terror thing working for you now? Plus, Media Matters launches a new website with an eye on Fox's corporate parent. Thanks for watching. I'm Chrissy Schwen. The big news: President Obama announced justice was finally served for the September 11th attacks, as the strike was ordered against Osama bin Laden's compound in Pakistan. And unlike Bush's assault in Tora Bora, this time we finished the job. Conservatives have been frantically flinging whatever attack they could think of at the president to play politics and try and diminish this important victory. I guess what's good for America is bad for conservatives. But for all thinking people, it should finally put an end to that soft on terror nonsense once and for all.
Obama is weak. He is an appeaser. Obama is you know what? Obama is making this country and every citizen vulnerable to attack.
Well, I make of it that he has taken us off a war footing as a nation, and it's now clear when you give a 6,000+ word speech to the Muslim world and you don't mention terror, terrorist, or terrorism, you know, that's not an accident.
On the issue of terrorism, especially on the issue of Islamic terrorism, the agency has grown pretty used to Democratic administrations who are both anti-agency and, in many senses, pro-terrorist.
They've spent the last 3 years claiming Obama didn't have the ability or the interest in America's security to get the job done. Who knows what they'll say now? But that wasn't the most outrageous thing in the right-wing media regarding bin Laden's death. Not even close. Much like the birthers, those who question Obama's birth certificate, we now welcome a new class of conservative conspiracy theorists, the deathers. People like Fox's Andrew Napolitano, who outright question bin Laden's death.
Do you believe he's dead, or do you want some more evidence, a photograph, a testimony of an eyewitness, something other than the words of a president whose words we have doubted before?
Or another Fox host, Steve Doocy, who's just a little deather curious.
We do hope we're going to get that photo as early as today. Will it be the shot of bin Laden's body in a hangar in Afghanistan? Will it be a shot at what was once his lair? Will it be him shrouded, about to be tossed overboard at the USS Vincent?
I don't think they're going to show the head.
I don't know. If you don't show the face, then, you know, who's to say what was in that bag?
Yeah. Even one of Andrew Breitbart's bloggers flirted with the deather cause. Many of these conservatives are calling for the release of photos of bin Laden's corpse, which will surely put an end to the whole conspiracy. Just like Obama's birth certificate did. Oh, wait.
See this fold? This has clearly been photocopied from a book. You see that? It kind of folds back to almost like the binding of a book.
Yes.
And then for some reason, there's a green border around it that had to be photoshopped in. I'm trying to figure out why they would do that.
Well, this whole border is suspect.
And that piece of work you saw there, Pam Geller, make sure you look her up on MediaMatters.org. We don't have the time to go into her reporting on bin Laden here, but wow. In Media Matters news, we launched a new website this week, newscorpwatch.org. It's dedicated to providing information about Fox News' corporate parent, News Corp. Timed with the launch, we went live with this ad in the International Herald Tribune, an open letter to Rupert Murdoch's son James, calling on him to usher in a new era of responsible news throughout the News Corp empire. And we spoke with Rupert himself. We asked if his US companies are doing the same things his UK ones were, hacking into phones and spying on celebrities and politicians.
Let's ask you about the phone hacking in England.
No.
Can you assure Americans,
Let's get a quick picture.
sir, can you assure Americans that there won't be any phone hacking by the New York Post?
I have nothing to say.
Or by by Fox News?
Sorry about that.
No comment on what's going on with that in England?
Nothing at all.
Why is that, sir? You don't want to say anything to defend yourself? Or Fox?
I don't have to.
Why is that, if I can ask?
Can you leave us alone, please?
Oh, I just want to ask. He's a
No, he's not
very
gonna
important
give me
man.
an interview right
Can I
now.
just ask you, please?
He's not going to give me an interview,
Okay.
please.
Thank you, sir.
You can find all of this and more news on Fox's corporate parent at newscorpwatch.org. But we leave you with some videos certain people wish would disappear. It's Fox's own Sean Hannity and Sarah Palin attacking then-candidate Obama for saying that he would do exactly what eventually he did do: send troops into Pakistan and take out a high-value terrorist. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Doesn't that kind of show us that if there's anybody confused in this race, it's the former community organizer who can't decide on dividing Jerusalem, invading Pakistan, or meeting with Ahmadinejad without preconditions?
Now, Senator Obama, too, having advocated sending our U.S. military into Pakistan without the approval of the Pakistani government, invading the sovereign territory of a troubled partner in the war against terrorism, we got to call that scenario number 2. Okay.